Shoutouts Contracts and welcome to Q4. Now I know it's Monday morning and you're a bit flat, so I thought I'd come in, dress down a little bit on Monday morning, ready to go to my own personal lunch club. However, I just want to tell you a few things about the Q4 incentive. So when I was really young, I used to go to little parties and at the end you'd get a goodie bag. Now a goodie bag was like full of sweets and little treats, and you would usually have it at the end of the party. Now, because I'm an adult now, and all of you are too, we're going to give you a goodie bag at the beginning of the party. Hey! And in that goodie bag, there'll be loads of treats about how to smash this incentive off and be the top person this Q4. Now, what I'd like to do is go through very, very quickly and very simply how can you win and the real key to the incentive. So my beautiful assistant, Yuri. Hello, Yuri. Good morning. Don't be shy. We'll go through the presentation with you, and I will talk through it while he goes through it to really show what it's all about. So, to start, remember the incentive, how to win big. I'm back in, guys. How to win big. So, please, Yuri. So, as you can see, my beautiful picture. And ING, as you all know, it took me 6 months to be successful, to go through the pain of not doing any deals. And then eventually I started to identify this amazing client. Now, what we see the current situations is some people are not really identifying intelligently the right people to speak to. Some of us are spending too much time on managers who are never going to bring us the return. And perhaps some of us are dreaming big, but not doing enough to change it. So in very simple terms, if you think about it like this, at the moment we have a couple of open doors with very big managers, very big client opportunities. Your job is very simple. It's to open as many doors as you possibly can with big opportunities. Next slide, please, Yuri. So the rules, very, very simple. The rules are very, very simple to qualify. In order to qualify for the incentive, the following must be here. You must have 300 D jobs with an added code, big easy, big hard, medium easy, medium hard, small easy, or small hard. One of those 6 codes must be added to every single manager you speak to. If you don't have a D job matching up, you get 0 point. Now, you also must make sure you have canvassed using source. So I want to see in tracking, in comments, that you are being intelligent about how you develop it. Remember, it takes 5 phone calls from a manager to trust you, so show that you're being intelligent and finding warm ways to build that relationship. And remember, SOAR is very simple. What is the current situation? What is your end goal? What smart targets are you going to take? And then result and review it constantly to develop it. Perfect. Thank you, Yuri. And finally, the rules. After the minimum requirements have been hit, very simple. The aim is to gather as many points as you possibly can, but it needs to be based on quantity and quality. The top 5 consultants will have the opportunity to present back their plan. They have to show that they have done what we expected to do, and it will be audited through the tracking, the coding system, which every week you will get a report on how you are doing. As you can see, this is how you win points. Very, very simple. Add a D job with an added code and put a meeting with one of those big managers. You will get 3 points for meeting a big, easy or big hard manager, and 1 point for doing the necessary coding. The top 5 consultants have to present back their work around the following. Have they identified the right managers? 1. Have they hit the quantity? 2. So have they done the D jobs? Are they calling the right managers, booking meetings? And have they shown the quality focus? Are they adding the codes to the manager's record? And finally, number 4, are they using the development plan? The presentation will be judged by a jury panel, and the best will win. This will be 5 people, 4 or 5 people who have already selected, but they will be surprise panel. Thank you. And as you know, the reward is very simple. You get the luxury of spending an afternoon with Mr. Cohen. I mean, that in itself is a prize. But also what you will do is get picked up by a limo, and I will have champagne ready for you and €1,000 cash. Now today I wanted to take €1,000 and show you it, but just imagine, wow, €1,000. You have to spend it that afternoon. I would take you wherever you want to go. You have the whole afternoon to go crazy. So remember, this is how to identify the codes. This is what you need to do. Remember, the focus should be 80% here. We're not telling you to stop doing this, but it's about the focus, where your majority focus should be to be as productive as possible, to make as much money as possible. This is a very simple guide of how to see it. You can see that you pull up the managers through the coding system. You click on the code tab in the bottom query to bring up one of the options, and then you pick on that code. You must add it as a favorite so that you can bring it over to the other side. Search in the code box for the code you want so you can really see where it is, and then you can track it over. At the end of each period, we will be handing out 3 bottles of champagne. Woo! The reason we'll be doing this is because we really want to celebrate the success of what you do. Very simply, the best team manager, based on captured points on the yield of your team, will win a champagne bubbly. The second prize will go to the best consultant every month, based on just the point scheme. And the third consultant will win by a success story. And what we mean by that is someone each month will win a prize based on how clever they are being with developing a manager. We want to celebrate the success of how you are opening that closed door. And that's it, guys. So, I know it's Monday morning and I'm full of energy. Go back to your desk, get ready for the biggest week of your life, the biggest 3 months of your life actually. But start hard, start strong, and have a great week. Thank you.